Now, the SA Weather Service says it's on a mission to prevent drownings this summer season and save as many lives as possible. They've launched what they say is a groundbreaking forecast model to predict rip currents 72 hours before they even occur. Rip currents are a strong channel of fast-moving water that flows from the beach to the open sea, pushed by strong waves and winds. It's the leading cause of beach drownings in the country. Scientists say rip currents remain one of the leading causes of coastal drownings in South Africa. The current can move at a speed of over 2 meters per second, making it difficult even for strong swimmers to navigate. Of the more than 10,000 annual drowning incidents globally, about 100 of these deaths are linked to the rip currents. The SA Weather Service says the breakthrough rip current hazard forecast model aims to improve on the drowning statistics. Let's get more clarity from the South African Weather Service, senior forecaster Luthando Masimini. A very good evening to you. Thank you so much for your time. Rip currents are said to be the leading cause of beach drownings. How effective will such a groundbreaking model be?
Yes, good evening, Per. Good evening to the viewers. Yes, today it was quite a milestone for SAWS, launching one of the kind in the country, the model for forecasting rip currents, which will assist in the forecast, in the issuance of alerts and warning as a result. As you indicated, there's been, data has shown that these phenomena are quite a contributing factor to coastal drownings in the country, with stats from the city of Cape Town of about 30 of these incidents during the period 2017 to 2019, especially in the festive season when most people are going to the beach. Most of those, though I'm not really, I don't have the actual figures, were due to rip currents themselves. So because of this underscored now the urgent need for this, the development of this model, which was a collaboration between SAWS, the Life Savings of South Africa, the City of Cape Town, National Sea and Rescue, Stellenbosch University, SION, which is the South African Environmental Observation Networks, and the Coastal Marine Research Group of the University of Plymouth. So it's quite a very academic approach that the organization have taken to make sure that they are putting the country on the right spot to tackle these issues here. Yes, these as this is phenomena are more weather related, we do forecast them using models, numerical weather models. Of course, the models take into consideration the observational data. We're looking at weather buoys, the tidal stations, those stations that are along the coast that will measure the high tides, low tides, and then we've got also lots of other coastal observations that will assist with that, and this data together with the models now, which especially those ones that will be now specialized to monitor or to forecast these scenarios, we are able to issue out the warnings as a result.
Rip currents are described as a strong channel of fast-moving water. How best should one understand when and as to how they occur?
Yes, it's the model itself is going to allow us, as I indicated, to issue out advisories and warning with that regard. So the warning, it's like what we have now in terms of the warnings that the alerts we are giving on a daily basis as to this is the situation. We are expecting this kind of a hazard based on that. And for these systems specifically, normally, generally, how the warning would look like, it will indicate the likelihood whether the severity is low, is medium, is high, even up to the level of extremely high. So I think there are people that work along the beaches, like that save that are designated to look at those beaches, they will now issue this information to the people. And this is just a tool to make their life, to make their work much easy. And once the warning is issued out, there will be the people that are responsible to now to make sure that people are moving away from the coastline or the beach areas.
So will this model now be able to indicate the level of the strength of the actual currents and give one a determination of whether or not to go into the beach?
Yes, it will. As I indicated, it will tell you if there is a risk anyway. We would always give something out. If it's a low risk, of course, it will be indicated a low risk. Like as I indicated, with impact-based forecasting, we do issue out something similar to that. That there is a risk. This risk is up to this level. How you must be cautious, and then up to the point where you have to take caution once the risk is high, and especially as I indicated, when you have high to very high risk, then that means basically no one should be on the beach under those conditions. So that's the kind of warnings that will be enabled by the system itself.
Very well. Thank you so much for speaking to us this evening. Luthando Masimini, South African Weather Service senior weather forecaster, speaking to us there about the mission by the SA Weather Service to prevent drownings this summer, saving as many lives as possible with the groundbreaking forecast model to predict rip currents.